All right, let's go ahead and get to my guest of the evening, coming to you from Battle Creek, Michigan. He has an EP that's out right now called Leave With Me Together. He goes by the name of Sage Castleberry. He's with me right now. How's it going, man?
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. Thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time to have me on.
Appreciate you, man. Before I get to the questions, I have to say thank you in this regard. So I've been doing the Music Monday Jukebox, and I've been featuring your music on there. And then I see that you did a recording of me playing your song on the radio, and
Y-
that was awesome, man. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it was super cool to just kind of see a radio station actually play my song. So that was a super cool experience. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. So, we're definitely gonna talk about this EP, "Live with Me Together." But first things first, man. Just talk about your journey as far as you getting started into music. How did it start off for you?
So I started into music actually at a very young age. I came from a musical family. My dad's a drummer, my mom is a singer. So I was introduced to music just from the moment I could comprehend things in my life. And then I was really drawn to the guitar, so I started taking guitar lessons at age 8, and then that kind of was a slow burn for a little bit, and then it really ramped up after I graduated high school. I started playing in some bands, being a guitarist for one of my good friends named Sam Luna, and then it spiraled into me finally writing my own songs and then recording my own songs, and now the EP.
EP, "Leave with Me Together." It's available on all the streaming platforms right now. So obviously, um, come from a musical family. Your dad, in particular, a lot of history and everything. You play solo in West Michigan breweries and restaurants, and you've been staying busy, especially pushing this EP, which I believe is your first full length project, I believe. Um, so, with that being said, man, just talk about this whole process leading up to releasing Leave With Me Together. How was it like just working on this and now having it released?
So it's been a lot of hard work, but it's also been super fun as well. I have a super great producer named Caleb Aldrich. He's based out of Kalamazoo. We were able to connect through some local band shows. We met up. He was playing in a local band. I was also playing in a local band. And we kind of connected, realized we were moving to the same area. So that's kind of how our relationship started. And then I finally came to Caleb, my producer, and was like, hey, man, I have this song called I Kind of Like It, which is my debut single. And then we recorded that one and released it, and it did pretty well. And I just continued to write, and we continued to write together. And we released a couple more singles, and then I was kind of thinking to myself that we should probably do EP to kind of show off my writing ability, our writing ability together, just kind of my genre of music, put out a project for people to listen to. So we took some time to record all the songs, and it came out, and it was just super rewarding to hear all the people that enjoy listening to the music or can relate to the music.
It definitely had to feel good for you, with all the years that you've performed these songs, telling fans, telling family members and peers, like, you're gonna hear this. You're gonna hear this on a record one day. You're gonna hear it on radio. You're gonna hear it one way or another. And now it all comes to fruition. It all becomes reality. So what made you decide to name this EP "Leave with Me Together"?
So, thank you for asking that because that's kind of the focal point of this EP. So I released a single that was titled "Leave with Me Together" in April of this year, and that song was based off of a true story with my grandparents. My grandparents both were diagnosed with COVID-19 in 2020, and unfortunately, they both passed away. And they passed away together on the same day, holding hands in the hospital. And I know it sounds like I'm making the story up, but it actually happened. They're literally holding hands when they passed away together, and just their love and their life and how much they meant to me and my family. I wanted to do my best to honor them, and I thought the best way I could do that was in a song. So hence the title "Leave with Me Together." They passed away together, and just their love stories expressed through that song. Um, and then I wanted that to be the focal point of my EP. So that's kind of why I titled it that. That was the biggest song for me in terms of just having a connection with it and it just being a super meaningful song. So, yeah, that's why I titled it "Leave with Me Together."
Mm, that is definitely devastating. Um, Parents, losing one is one thing, but losing them both simultaneously, that's devastating. Condolences go out to you and your family. Um, and putting the song out, having that connection with your loved ones, is to see the reaction that it got. I know for a fact they all smiling on that baby boy, and seeing this positive feedback that you're getting from that song and from this record of the same title. Um, I mean, I've heard of you through the Josie Music Awards. You was nominated, and I started playing your music, and I'm like, man, this dude from Battle Creek, Michigan, he's good. He's talented,
I
and
appreciate that. Thank you.
so hearing the story behind that, definitely very emotional, obviously. But artists, that's how they get their feelings out. It's just the song with music, and I'm glad that it's gotten the good feedback that it gotten, and that Battle Creek, Michigan, they got a real one in Sage Castleberry. So definitely continue to support this man and spread the word on his EP. This is his first full length project. So and I've literally heard the whole record. I've even played majority of the songs already. And it's an incredible record. Definitely one of the best I've heard all year. Like this is an incredible body of work. So congratulations, man, on an incredible debut project. You definitely had to be proud with
Th-
everything.
yeah, thank you so much. And again, thank you for just having me on tonight and playing my music on your station. That really means a lot to me, and it means a lot, like you said, to the songs. There's some emotional songs honoring my grandparents, and it just it's very meaningful to me to see that some people out in the world have listened to them and enjoyed listening.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, with this record being released, you definitely are continuing to um, doing more shows and more opportunities, getting yourself out there. With the summer season starting to wind down, what else you have in the works? Maybe upcoming shows, anything else in particular that you're working on as you continue to spread the word on Leave With Me Together?
So I am finishing out the summer season with one more band show. I mainly play solo in breweries across West Michigan, and I also have a full five-piece band. So we'll be playing another show in Otsego, Michigan, at a place called the Liquid Note. That'll be on September 9th. And then we also are getting some shows booked for next year as well. And I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, to try to get a tour booked to travel out of state and just kind of put my name out there and see what people think of my music outside of the state of Michigan. So I'm super excited just for the years to come, and I'm just moving forward and trying to do my best to put my music out there.
Yeah, so go check out Sage Castleberry. Leave with Me Together is the debut EP, and it is available on all the streaming platforms. Sage Castleberry. Um, Go check out his record, man. It's truly an incredible EP for sure. So, Sage, let me also ask you this. You mentioned you come from a musical family. So who else out there are some of your musical influences, whether it's mainstream or maybe fellow indie artists? Who else have inspired you as an artist?
So I've had several big time influences in my life. I would say growing up, I listened to a lot of Elvis Presley. So Elvis for me is a major influence. In terms of recent musicians, I would say Thomas Rhett. He's a country artist. He's a big influence for me. And then also, I took a trip down to Nashville a few years ago, and I listened to a guy named Martin McDaniel, and he really just inspired me to start playing some live music, go out and chase my dream that I was wanting to chase so bad, and it just really sparked interest in me listening to Thomas Rhett and Martin McDaniel in those past years to really just kind of light a fire under me to try to go out and chase the dream.
I'm definitely becoming a fan of Thomas these past few years. Um, he's really good. Um, Definitely one of my favorite current country musicians out there. So Sky's, he's a star already, and he's gonna continue to grow, for sure. Uh, so I definitely say you are a testament of hard work, dedication, putting in the work, and seeing everything come together. Um, so let me ask you this, Sage. To all the aspiring musicians, independent musicians, that's trying to figure a way, trying to get themselves out there. Um, what is your advice to anyone out there that that's trying to get a start in music? What would your advice be?
Yeah, I think if I was to give any advice to just somebody that was trying to become a songwriter or try to release music, uh, I would say, and it's kind of just a simple answer, to just start to do it. Put yourself out there, whether it's on social media, posting on Instagram or TikTok. Um, Connect with local musicians. Try to just grow connections. It's connections is the biggest thing that I have learned just doing this business only about a year and a half now.
Mhm.
It's you can only do so much on your own. It's the people that you know that you really grow and learn more as a musician and also grow more as a person by knowing these other musicians. So to sum it up, I would say just put yourself out there. Start. It takes a lot of courage, but it's well worth it.
Well said, man. Well said. I see that something else that I mentioned. You are nominated for the 2023 Josie Music Awards. So first off, man, congratulations on that. What was your reaction when you saw that you was nominated for this year?
Yeah, thank you. I was just super surprised. It was my first time ever submitting music for an award, so it was truly an honor to be recognized for that. It's just, it's super. refreshing to put in all that hard work and feel led to do music, and then to have an amazing just opportunity come before me as a nominee for the award ceremony. It's just super surreal, and it's a really amazing feeling, honestly.
Man, I definitely see why you was nominated, man, because this music is incredible. Uh,
Thank
so
you.
again, congratulations on that. You can check out Sage Castleberry on social media as well. He's on Twitter, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook. Just look up Sage Castleberry, and you'll see him out there. So check out the record. It's an incredible record. Leave with me together. Definitely one of my favorite records of the year, especially for independent artists. So, and you'll keep hearing his music on my Music Monday jukebox. So, stay tuned for that. Uh, Thank you so much, Sage, for your time, man. I'm glad that we got to connect this way, and you definitely got a long time fan with me moving forward, man. With your music, what you're doing is amazing. You definitely are holding it down for Battle Creek, Michigan. You know, and you holding it down for the whole state. Um, so props to you, man, on this record, the award nominations, and everything. So thank you for your time, man.
Thank you so much for having me on. It was an honor to talk with you.
Great chatting with you as well. You enjoy your evening. You enjoy the rest of your evening and the weekend. Thanks again.
Thank you. Have a great one.
All right. Peace.